Hi and welcome to this After Effects template that I've named Mustache Man. This is a quick tutorial. I'm going to show you exactly how you can edit this template to make it into your own video, adding your own text and changing it however you like. So the first thing we want to do is change this headline. And if you haven't got After Effects, what you need to do first of all, by the way, is you need to go to Adobe.com, and you can download a free 30-day trial. So you don't have to pay anything to create it. If you do want to keep Adobe After Effects, then what you need to do is obviously pay, I think, on a monthly subscription for about $20 a month, I think, like that. But to get these created, obviously you just download the free trial and you can create them straight away. Also, if you don't want to pay the $20 after the 30 days, then what you can do is just send through these templates and with the images and or the text that you want to be changed, and you can send it through to someone on Fiverr.com, and for $5 they'll change it for you, and send it back to you as a full video, so you don't have to do any work for you. So the first thing you got to do, now that we've got all that out of the way, you open up Adobe After Effects and you want to open up this file called Mustache Man Promotes. Now what you want to do is basically come over to this project panel. You want to open up the edit compositions, this one here, and all you need to do is basically open up these compositions and add in your own text. So for text 1, it's this first text that comes up here. If you double click on this, this will pop up, and now what you need to do is select this text tool up here, double click on the text, and you can type in whatever you like. For example, how to rank videos in Google. Now if you come back over to the final render, you can see it's completely changed. So it's really simple. This is how we're going to be doing the whole After Effects file. So if I come to the second one for Meet Enrique, you can say Meet John, for example. It's just basically we've got a character there, so you can kind of promote your product through this way. So once you've done that, you can go to the next one, text 3, open that up. So John had this problem, he couldn't do this or that. He didn't know how to get people to view his website, so he got into SEO, for example. So you just open those compositions up, add in your own text, and it's as simple as that. It's so easy to edit these texts. So for this one, obviously you need to bring this time indicator. If you click on that, and just bring it down to the end, because it's got some effect on it, so that you need to bring it right to the end, and then you can double click and change on that. And once you've double clicked, for example, and you want to change this text, for example, until he found, for example, ... I'll just cut that off, position that in the middle. You can use this tool here. If you hit V on your keyboard, and that will bring that tool up to move it. So you can position it like so. If you want to make it really accurate, just select this title action safe, and that you can find out the middle, or kind of a grid, I guess, to find out where the middle is. And also if you want to change the text color as well, but I should have said that, you can just use a text tool, double click on that, and select your color from over here, like so. And once you've made your adjustments, what you want to do is hit Control Enter on your keyboard. I think on if you're on a Mac, you can use Command Enter, and that will just finalize that. Okay, so and then because you've got the text tool on, normally it's best to hit the V key on your keyboard, sorry, and that will bring up the selection tool, so you can begin moving around again. Okay, so you can just close those compositions once you've edited them. The next one, we've got this logo coming up, so basically what you're going to do is open up that composition, double click on it. Down here I've got some text, and just delete that text. I'll delete it now actually. And so what you've got, this like kind of circle box where you can put your logo in. So to add in a logo, it's pretty simple. You just want to right click on this project panel underneath these compositions, hit import and file, and then you just want to go and select your logo. So let's go and find one, see if I got one over here. Video sales converter, let's have a look at this one. Okay, so book box. Okay, for an example, I'm just going to select this image because I can't find appropriate header at the moment. I mean a logo at the moment. So this is your logo, for example. You want to click on that and just drag it. You can either drag it onto here, or you can just place it down under here. And make sure it's on top of this logo reveal layer, so it goes on top of there. And what you want to do is just position that. Obviously this is a header image, so it doesn't look very nice because it's not a logo and it's kind of in a really kind of thin looking shape. But for an example, that's how it works. So I've got my logo here. See, my logo just pops up, and we'll delete that logo. And then what you want to do, come over, we've got Enrique typing on his keyboard. So let's go down to find the next one. Is it the 5th one? No, the 6th. Okay, so again, you just need to add in your text there. Change that up like so. And after that one, we've got this whole massive block of space where you can add in text. So again, just bring it right to the end of the composition, or about to there. Select all the text and you add in your own text like so. But it's giving you a big space, so you can put a lot of text in there about anything you want to add in. Just to close those ones up. Now after that one, what do we come over to? Get the same results as Enrique over here. Again, simple as before, just add in your text. And the last one, I've added in some text about click the buy now button below. Maybe you can have, click the buy now button below and even have an image of a buy now button or something like that. Or you can just say, check out my website, and have your website address or anything like that. So that's how you create your video. The last thing you want to do is add in your music soundtrack. And how to do that is pretty simple as well. Basically what you want to do is come over to music, open up that composition, right click import file, and you want to select your music. So let's go and find some music in our recent places. This got Tim Morris, I think this one's the soundtrack. Yep. Give Our Dreams Their Wings to Fly. We'll open up that by double clicking. And hopefully it doesn't break down. But this is, After Effects is a really cool program, and if you want any additional training on After Effects, I've got my own kind of video marketing system that shows you step by step how to create how to set up your business, your online video marketing business, how to create videos from scratch. In module 2, module 3, we go through how to create videos within 30 to 60 minutes using templates, and then we go through how to sell the videos to businesses through Facebook. That's how actually I started making money online, through creating videos for businesses. And again, I've added in another module on how to rank these videos in Google. With a case study, it shows you how I did that in 8 days using the steps that I show you. So if you want to check that out, you can. It's at videosalesaccelerator.com. videosalesaccelerator.com, and it's a really cool system. But anyway, back to this template. What you want to do is you've got your music track, just drag it into this composition, and that's basically it. It's just gonna, when you render it, it's going to play the music as well. So let's close that. Again, the last thing I want to show you, actually, you can change the background color as well. That's really cool. So in order to do that, just simply click on the fill button. Select that one first and click on the fill button, and then you can go through and select any color you like. Just go through and select a nice one. Obviously you want to play around with that so it looks really clean. Let's go with a yellow, or maybe even a green. It takes a bit of time to get a nice color. So look at that, brilliant, nice green color. So that's how you basically create this video. It only takes you like 5-10 minutes to add in your text. If you're really quick, you can do it under a few minutes. But what you want to do, once you've done that, enough of this talk, what you want to do is you need to make sure the final render is selected. Basically what you can do is just click right there on final render, and then what you want to do is come to composition, add to render queue, and this will add that to render queue. This one's already been done. So what you want to do is click on lossless, and then what you want to do is select the format, and I usually select Windows Media because it's much faster to render, and it also it makes the file size not that big, because if you select AVI, sometimes it makes it like 2 GB for like a little video. so it'll take a long time to load, and it'll be hard to load onto YouTube and things like that. So select Windows Media. If you come to Format Options as well, and select Windows Media 9, I guess, and click OK. And also what you want to do is come to the Audio Output, Format Options, and then you want to select Windows Media Audio 9.2, and then come down right down to the bottom. If we go as fast as we can, and you want to select maybe like 192 kbps, and select actually this one here, 192 kbps and 48 kilohertz, I think it is, stereo. You select that one and click OK. And that's pretty much it. Actually, let's go back into Format Options. Make sure that the image quality is right over to 100, and this one's at 10,000, and click OK, and then that's it. So make sure that you select the audio output to make sure that the audio is on and working. And then the last thing you need to do is click Final Render, or whatever this is called. So click on that and give it a name. So you call this Mustache Man, or whatever your name is called, your video is going to be called. And then just click Render. Now what you can do is hit caps lock on your keyboard and click Render, and with the caps lock on, they'll make sure that it doesn't show like the video as it's rendering. So then like all the scenes, so it would actually go a bit faster. But if you're obviously working on your computer at the same time, then just select Render without the caps lock. I mean, it doesn't make too much of a difference, but it can help a bit. So that's basically how you're going to do it. Click Render, and that will create your video. It may take, I think it takes quite maybe 10 to 20 minutes. It depends on how fast your computer is. It may be quicker, maybe slower. It can take up to an hour or 2 hours even sometimes. But that's how you create the video for Mustache Man Promotes. And I hope this helped you out. I'm Josh Rada, and I'll see you guys again sometime soon.